Okay, this is another great free resource on the internet. If you go to terraserver.microsoft.com, it takes you to the TerraServer USA website. And I could put in a street or a city here. For example, if I typed in 1358 Rose Avenue, Ukiah, California, it comes up with the address here, and it has an aerial photo from 1993 or a topo map from 87. So I'm just going to go with the aerial photo, and it gives me about right there. Alright, now what you can do is you can zoom in or out. Like, for example, if I want to go out just a little bit further. Okay, it redraws the image, shows me a little bit more of the area. And I'm doing small maps right now. I can do large, but I'm trying to save space in the area that I have. If I see that I want this centered, I can either click south or I can click on the image here, and that would become the center of my map, or it should. Alright, zoom out just a bit again, because when you click on it, it also zooms in. Alright, so that's an example of finding a specific place. If I'm looking for something a little more general, such as, I'll just do Ukiah, California, and I want, again, the aerial photo. Okay, now let's say I'm looking for something in Ukiah. Over here I see these baseball fields, so I can click that and it'll zoom in a bit. Trying to find the high school, and that may actually be it. There's a track, that's a good sign, so I'm going to click on it. Okay, so this is the high school. I'm going to click on it again. We've got, you can see one more zoom over here. If I click on it there, we should be at the maximum zoom for what we can do on this picture. I'm going to go down one just so I can get more of the school. Alright, so now I've got my picture, and it's made up of a bunch of smaller pictures if you didn't notice them loading. What you do if you want to download the picture is you just click the download button, and it stitches them together in one picture, and then you can right click and do save picture as, and then I call it Ukiah. Alright, and it's really easy to use, and it's pretty much, will cover the entire United States. So Nome, Alaska. They've only got topo maps. Honolulu, Hawaii. Whoops, Hawaii. Okay, they've got obviously a lot of topo maps. Alright. If you pick a place that's more popular, like say San Francisco, California, you'll get a lot more pictures and a lot more detail. For example, if you click urban areas, not only do you get higher detail, but you obviously get color. So I can go down, and let's say I'm going to click over here. That should become the center of the picture, and it should be closer. Alright, click again. And you can see we can actually zoom in a few more times here. Alright. And so these kinds of photos are useful for doing overlays in something like Google Maps, for example, or Google Earth. They're really nice quality pictures. So that's how you use TerraServer. If you ever needed to put something into your GPS, you've got longitude, latitude. There's some advanced find. There's some famous places which are kind of interesting. You can go to landmarks or military or stadiums, and it's really kind of a fun place to explore. So I hope you enjoy it and have fun.